Hey guys, it's been a crazy few days for the community from the announcement of the awards and up until now with the the new drama that is going on. And excuse my English, it's not my native language, so hanging with me there, and it's very sad. It's very sad these last few days with what's going on because it has nothing to do with the game. It's all about drama. Drama with the content creators, drama with the awards, drama with everything. I know it's maddening. It makes you angry that 3 years into the game and we still get nothing as rewards in the events. But let's see the real picture here, the big picture here. Genshin was never meant to be a huge game. It was meant to be a waifu collector game. It was meant uh, to be attractive for a few days when a new banner came out, when a new character came out to create some attraction, and then die out for a few days, and the cycle begins again. It was never meant to have end game. It was never meant to attract hardcore gamers. It was meant to attract casual gamers like me and you, like most of the people that play the game. It was never meant to attract uh, hardcore gamers like TECTONE, like MTAST, like other creators that have strong opinions about the game. Everyone has strong opinions about the game. We know that there is no end game. We know that it lacks the punch that needs a game to get serious. But Genshin is a casual game. Genshin is a game that you sit down, get your mind off for a couple of hours, and then do something else. It was never meant to be an 8 hour commitment. And that's what is bothering some of the creators that they can't farm views for 8 hours with Genshin. They can't start a stream and and stream for 8 hours and farm viewers. And that's what's bothering them from the beginning. Everyone saw this. From the beginning of the game, they start streaming the game and they couldn't do this for even 4 hours. They knew that the game was starting to get boring after a while. And that's because Genshin is not meant to be played for more than 3 hours a day. And that's when everything started. That's when it all starting to stir up. The creators saw a huge opportunity with this game. They saw a great, a, they saw a community that was rising, and they saw, hey, wait a minute, this can make me money. This can make me famous. So they start streaming the game. They start making guides about the game, which were very helpful and still are very helpful for some people. But when a streamer starts and streams and streams and streams for 2 hours a day, for 3 hours a day, and they keep playing this game for 3 or 4 hours a day, after a while they start to see the big picture that this won't last. So they start bitching about it. They start saying, this needs improvement, this needs improvement. The artifact system is crap, the weapon system is crap, but they can't change this. The Hoyover, the MiHoYo company can't change. They can't bring uh, great changes into the game because there is no change. This game will be like this until the day their servers die, until the last day of the life cycle of Genshin. This will be the state of the game. Farm artifacts, wish for weapons, wish for characters, and that's it. and once couple of weeks we get a new region that we get to explore and farm primogems to wish for characters, etc. This is the game, and because these creators see the lack of game, see the lack of future in the game, what they do, what do they do? They create drama, they create confrontation because that's what get them views. Just take TECTONE for example. Go and check out his channel. The the videos that he created, he posted on on different matters, either positive or something not about Genshin, do not perform that well as when he posts something about Genshin. Either it is drama, either it is criticizing the new patch. When he does that, he gets more views. He sees that. He sees that this creates friction, that this creates movement, that this creates more views for him. So what does he do? He creates more friction. He stirs up the pot. He creates more drama. When the drama starts to uh, simmer down, he stirs up again the pot. He creates a video, someone reacts to the video, then he reacts to the reaction video, and it goes on. And this gets them views. These get them friction, and all this keeps happening, and the game doesn't change. For a whole year now, there's always some drama that Tectones create, and it goes on for a month, then dies out, then a new drama goes on and dies out. He bitches about the game all the time that needs to change, but he doesn't offer a substantial choice. He doesn't offer any great view to create something new for Genshin. He just bitches on and on and on and on, and it's very sad, man. It's very sad because no one really cares about the main problems about the game, the lack of content, the lack of end game content, and this is like the Ouroboros office, that the snake that eats its own tail. On the one side, you have a company that it is committing to stay with the casual gamers that don't care about the end game, that only care about new regions, new characters, new subsystems, because that's what the data suggests to them. I'm working on a company that is focused on data, and I know this for a fact that companies care about the customer at 50%, and the other 50% they care about the data. And if the data suggests that the casual gamer is happy, the company will care about the casual gamer. And the casual gamer does not want end game content, does not want something more about the game. He just wants to sit around for an hour a day, do the dailies, do something that makes him feel good, and log off. He doesn't want to spend 3 hours a day to grind on something that in the end it doesn't really matter. That's the one side. And we have the other side that we have content creators that don't have content on the game. When they have farmed everything for hours and hours and hours, they don't and have almost perfect characters. They have beaten the abyss with the eyes closed. They don't have any content on the game. So how can they farm more views from the Genshin community? By creating drama, by creating something that draws the Genshin community into their channels and gets them views. So what can we do about that? One solution, one very One great solution is take the surveys seriously. Go to the surveys, answer the surveys truthfully and with sincerity, because what uh, what the hardcore gamers respond to the surveys, it's just the 5 or 8% of the player base of Genshin Impact. 5% of the surveys is not important for the company. They will care about the 95% of responses. And if the 95% of the responses is sincere about the game, they will make changes. I'm very certain that what happened with Zhongli, what happened with a weapon banner, was not uh, because of creators, because was not because of TECTONE, as he brags about. It was from developers. They saw what they did wrong. They got feedback from the casual players and they changed things. Developers that do not care about content creators. Developers do not watch YouTube and see what the creators think about the games. Developers see numbers. Developers get in touch with the company and they do what the company says, not what viewers say. No matter what the review bomb, no matter what the reviews say, no matter the review bombs, if we see what happened with the Google Classroom and etc. Or this year, just a few days ago, when they lost uh, over 2 millions, I think, on their social accounts, it does not matter. All that matters to them is the numbers. So what can you do? Answer the surveys sincerely. Give them a good feedback. And also they see uh, the daily activity of a player. They have chat numbers. They see that no matter what they do, if the casual players do not are not affected, do not change the numbers of the daily activity, they won't change anything. If you want to boycott Genshin, if you want to see true change on Genshin, just drop the game for a couple of weeks. Not the hardcore gamer, the casual gamer. If the casual gamer drops the game for, what can I say, for 1 week, 2 weeks, they will see a change in the numbers. If they see a change in the numbers, they will do something about it. They will bring you back with greater rewards. They will bring you back with greater events. If they don't see the casual player dropping the game, they won't do anything. What you should not do not give more views to content creators. You don't have to do this. Those videos are not about the game. They're about some selfish content creators that want to stir up drama for their own benefit. They want to create drama, to farm views, to farm money. Don't watch those videos. So, at the end of the day, you have a couple of choices. Keep playing the game and hoping that the number suggests to the Genshin developers to change something. Keep play the game uh, and give those viewership numbers to TECTONE, or drop the game. That's just simple. Drop the game, open Steam, find a new game, and find happiness there. That's it. I hope I made a difference. I hope I gave some insight, but what can you do? Have a good one.